Hey! Hey! How's everybody doing today? Huh? Wow, I'm excited. Um, got, got a new camera angle. That's always good. Something everybody wants in their life. Just a new perspective. Got coffee that is sweetened with stevia. Too much. Too much stevia. But today's going to be a fun day. We're going to be going into Blender. And guys, we're going to make some creepy enemies. Are you ready? I sure am. Let's go. Hey, Jeb. By the way, guys, if you want to follow along with the music I'm listening to today, I'm fixing my head here. If you want to follow along with today's music, there is a playlist in the link in the description. Okay? All right, guys. So let's check and see how everyone's doing in the chat. Make sure everybody's happy. Because my number one goal in life is to make sure that you're happy. Okay? I want to make sure you're all happy. So that's what we're going to do today. All right, pull out my chat here, make sure everybody's good. Good. All right. All right. Good, good. Okay, so everybody's happy. Again, that's my primary goal. Release free content for you guys so you're happy. So that you could sit there and just watch me work. That's my goal. So let's jump into Blender. I'm just kidding. Let's jump into Blender here and let's create a weird humanoid, okay? So that looks weird, doesn't it? Don't worry, it's a cave system. So I'm gonna open up. Let's see here. A new file here, and we're gonna create a T-pose of. See you later, Blender. So Blender just crashed, which is unsurprising. Again, guys, if you want to download that free 2D game kit, and I say again because a lot of you were hanging out with me yesterday, and I'm sure we all had a good time. I did. I hope we had a good time. So I'm going to delete all this crap here. We don't want that. And we're gonna do a T-pose today. Let me think here. We're going to use Half-Life's enemies as kind of a reference. The original Half-Life, okay? The original Half-Life's enemies were really low poly, really weird looking because they're so low poly. So that's what we're going to go for here. Hello, Pepe. Hello, Ball. Hello, Raphael. Hello, The Bug. Hello, Hotbox. Hello, Wargaming. Hello, Umar. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, Nolan. All right, guys, we're going to start off with this square. And we're just going to bring it up to about right here, scale it down. And I'm going to just go with my instincts here, okay? I haven't done modeling like this in a while, so we're going to have some fun. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is a loop cut around here. Like, there we go. We could probably do two. Loop cut here, and then loop cut here. We're going to take the loop cut here as well. And I want it to feel really, really bizarre, okay? So we're not going to really worry too much about... There we go. Being perfectionists here, guys. Part of the charm of making these old school games is that you don't have to worry about topology, right? And I know a lot of you in the chat are going to worry about topology as I work on this. And that's okay. I'm totally down with you worrying about my topology. I get it. And I'm always willing to learn. I don't know anything. But what I do know is I do know how to sell games. I'm pretty good at that. So I know how to sell games. So, how do I focus on this again? Does anybody remember, how do I focus on the center point of this? I can't remember. What was it? Down with topology. That's right. Sivasaskarin says what to do if you're feeling lost and depressed. Can we all just tell Sivasaskarin that we love you? And more importantly, let's get specific here. Let's say something that is true of all of us that is valuable about Sivasaskarin. And let's be sure to use the proper spelling because I don't know how to do that. Let's try and encourage Sivasaskarin. Maybe give some experiences in your life of when you felt really depressed. What really helped you? How do I do it? What is it? I don't have a... Ooh, okay. Yay. Thank you, guys. So it's period is how you do that. Okay, so we're working on the head here. We're going to have a jaw line like this. I'm assuming that that's the front. I'm just going to go for it here. Ooh, not bad. Already looking pretty good here. Okay, scale along the Y here. Down with topology. That's right. I kind of am resentful of people or the past. I got really made fun of once on one of my YouTube videos because I had terrible topology. And I started resenting people who told me my topology was bad. But in reality, guys, I should be willing to learn, right? You should never resent someone because they're right. That doesn't really work. It doesn't help. All right, we've got ourselves a head. It looks great. It looks fantastic. And cheeks. Scale them inside like this. Let's put one here as well. And why? The nose. So there's our effing head, right? Not bad. I feel like we should have cheekbones right here. And maybe one right here. Those are your eyes. Drop this down. No, Thomas, stop. Remember, we're going for that low fidelity look. I'm going to do a terrible nose design here, guys. And by the way, we're going to use the mirror. I just want to get started on the head. But we will be using mirroring. All right. Yeah, Charlie, for those of you who missed Charlie, I don't understand this. I made Charlie. I am in charge of Charlie. I can do what I want to Charlie because I am his god. I don't understand why everyone keeps wanting to have some philosophical discussion about Charlie. He's gone. Charlie. All right, so there's our effing nose. By the way, guys, there's 2 coupon codes, only 2 today. I figured I'd do just 2 coupon codes. 40% off for my online course. This is a big discount. I only have these discounts up during my live streams. So after this live stream's over, coupon code's gonna go. Usually we sell out those two coupon codes within the first hour. So if you want to get 40% off, go for it, guys. I'm gonna be gone to Disney World. I'm going to Disney for a week. So this is like the last time I'm going to be live streaming for a while. So if you want that coupon code, learn everything I've learned about making games, and you want to go full time, at least learn all the things that I did to go full time. There's a link in the description. You're going to learn how to secure 6 figures in funding from publishers. Again, at least learn what I did. I can't make any promises. And you can do that with just a demo, believe it or not. And also how to do crowdfunding. There are actually secrets and tricks I've learned that I want to share with you. And that's on my online course. Over 1,500 students, which is unbelievable that that's true, but that is true. We've got a lot of students. I say we, I've got a lot of students. So if you're interested, 40% off coupon in the description. These usually sell out within the first hour of my live streams. So if you're interested, go ahead and take a look. And I think we have some people from Full-Time Game Dev, which is my online platform. They're actually in the chat, I think, actually. We have a really good time and great reviews. So if you're interested, go for it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just delete these faces here. Whoops. What is going on? Sorry. F. Yeah, it looks like we've got a few people in the course. Yeah. The Bug Bee. Sweet. The Bug Bee is taking the online course. So if you guys are interested, we've got 2 coupons available. That's it. All right, guys, so far so good. We got ourselves a low poly head. The thing that's gonna make this look super creepy, guys, is not the topology. No, it's gonna be. Let's go to the asset dump here. It's going to be the textures, especially low fidelity, or not low fidelity, like low res textures. It's going to be so weird looking and bizarre, like a classic Xbox game, classic PS game, classic late 90s PS or PC game. Oh man. Christina says, "Hey Thomas, how are you doing?" I'm doing really good, Christina. Thanks for asking. It's been a really fun day. I'm really enjoying my day. Okay, so we're going to call this enemy 1. We're going to save this out. All right, we've got a head so far. All right, now that we know kind of what the head is going to look like, how do I get a front view? We're going to have to flip this because I don't like how my numpad... There we go. I don't like how my numpad was taking it in the other direction. Other direction. All right, there's his nose. I say let's make it creepier. So, and then, yeah, we're going to go ahead and, or pointier is what I meant. Let's go ahead and go to the front view here. Mother effer. So that's apparently not the front view. Why are you facing that way, buddy? We're going to rotate you to 90 or negative 90. There he is. Okay, so if I press 1, that's front view, right? Num 9 to flip it. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Everybody seems to know more than I do, and I'm sitting here selling a course. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just set the transform values or apply them all. No, I'm kidding. Well, at least, you know, I think the students speak for the course. I think it is a good course. Anyway, and if it's annoying to hear about my course, there's also just free content in the description, guys. If you want my free 2D game kit, that is free in the description. Okay? Good. Okay. All right, so we got ourselves a little fun face here. Now, what was I going to do? I was going to go ahead and cut off these. And then I'm going to add a mirror to it. There he is. You know, I like to do mirroring left to right for some reason. No particular reason. Stop, you mother effer. Vertices. Anybody else listening to... What in the world? Anyone else listening to the playlist on Spotify with me? So I'm actually listening to my own soundtrack. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a mirror modifier here. And we're also going to do clipping so that when I bring it over here, they sort of clean up towards the middle there. Lack of symmetry can be scary. So maybe what I'll do is I'll apply a mirror effect and I'll apply it and then I'll tweak it, you know. But for the purposes of getting this done, I'm going to use the mirror modifier. Okay, guys. So we've got this sort of set up here. Looks pretty good. And I'm going to do just some very basic modifications here to his bod. And then after I after I do that, I'm going to bring it into Unity. Nope, wrong. Really needs to be a T pose, so let's do a T pose here. Okay, cool. Sorry, I was just looking at something here. We're going to fill that, and then we're going to grab a knife here and just right along his crotch, just going to do a nice little slice. All right. Oh! Okay, sorry. Let's bring his legs like this. Oh, he's gonna be skinny. Skinny always scares me. There's nothing scarier than a scrawny old naked man. Just my opinion. Hey, buddy. You're really thin. Okay, so we'll scale him up in just a sec. But I want to make sure he looks good from the front view here. Let's scale him up now. Well, actually, we're going to take his... Where is it? Hold on. Oh, it's over there. So what was it, 9? There we go. Okay, you're right, you're right. And then do his feet. We can do... We're not going to do 0 just yet. All right, there's his feet. Some of you are thinking in the chat, man, Thomas, this is going to look so bad. You're just not very good at this. I'm going to say, yes, that's true. However, I want to convince you all that you don't need to worry about being perfect, okay? Just keep moving. Just keep going. You'll be all right. What's Jabby doing? Jabby, what you doing, buddy? He's okay. So Jeb's just chilling today. He's really, really tired. He's not really that happy today. Scale it up. So we're going to do a big Y scale. We're going to rotate him. And then this will go like this. And then this will go like this. And these are his knees. Harry, your knees. Scale it down. Scale this down. Bring the pelvis back. Scale this like this, Harry. There's his chesty. This one would probably squash up to about right here. The pelvis area, yeah. Let's give this boy a big belly. Like a little, here we go. Does that feel better, buddy? And that right there. And then we're gonna do an R. I don't know what to call it, a loop cut. I call it an R. Scale it up. There's his knees. You know, I think the rule is you actually need to have 2 of them. 2 loop cuts. That's just what I heard in the rule book. I think I'm obviously don't know what I'm doing here, but Very good, actually. I don't mind it. Save it out. Let's take a look at the chat and see how many of you are making fun of me. My weakness is the almighty scissors. All right, guys. Does anybody have any quick questions before I continue slicing up my little friend here? Oh, good. Okay, so apparently 2 loop cuts was correcto. Very nice. Brave browser hype. That's right. Does anybody have any questions for me? Does anybody have any questions for me? Okay, we've got a question from Quis Hewitt. Quis Hewitt. Do you have a design that you're working off? Yeah, I'm just going from what I think he should look like. I don't really have any ideas. Did you make a filter for poop post-processing? No, I didn't make it. I don't make anything like that. I don't do all that stuff. I just make things look pretty. I don't want to sculpt Brazilian, but that is very helpful. Thank you very much. For those of you who like sculpting with ZBrush, it's totally free. I'm not using a CPU. Wait, I guess I am using a CPU. What you're saying is maybe what kind of computer am I using? I'm using a Mac. It's funny because everything that I'm doing is contrary to what I should be doing. And it's not because I'm a contrarian, although that is true. But it's mainly because I just want to do what I want to do. And I'm not going to let anybody tell me that I should do it differently. So, for example, everybody says you're supposed to have a PC. I like Mac, and I'm just going to do it. Because and the reason I like Mac is because it looks pretty in my office. That's why I'm using a Mac. And I know that's a dumb reason, but I do it. So my point there is to hopefully show a lot of you, you don't need to let everybody tell you how to be and how to be a game dev or an artist or an entrepreneur. Just do it the way you want. I don't care. Do it the way you want. Does it mean that it's not wasteful? Oh no, trust me. I'm wasting my time waiting for this Mac to boot up and waiting for this Mac to be fairly decent. Trust me, I know it's a waste of time. But it makes me happy. Any other questions? Okay, so something like this. Very good. Okay, yeah. Okay. So that's actually... Okay, you want to save this out and bring it into the scene? Okay, here we go. File, save as. This is enemy 1 blend. We're going to save that out. And let's give it a material. Let's give it a material. Who talks like that? There's somebody... Who talks like that? Skin. We're going to call this, yeah. And we'll assign the skin to the entire model. Save it. Jump into Unity here. And I want to see how it looks with all the filters and the lighting and all that. Oh, buddy. We'll put him over here. Where is he? What's his name? Is his name Henry? Henry. Yeah, let's put Henry right here. Very good. Henry, you're looking fresh. And the scale is actually not bad. All right, and we're going to make sure the material's set up properly because we're getting like inverted. There's two reasons why this is happening where it looks inverted. It's one, maybe the material isn't assigned properly, but it looks like it is, so that's... I think we just need to flip the normals. Mesh, normals, flip. Save. Is my dog sad? Maybe. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if I need to go for a run with him or something. He's a big dog. But he likes to sleep. I don't know. What do you think? You think Jeb is sad? Maybe. Maybe I'll go for a run with him after this. How did I come up with the story? I'm really into Bible stories. I can't tell you actually. Dang it. There's a Bible story that inspired this. But I'm not going to tell you what it is yet because I don't want to spoil it. Okay, so let's take a look at the normal's flipped, so that's good. And we're going to use a toon shader, just a standard toon shader, okay? There we go. Toon lit. And I think I'm going to use a toon ramp that I have already. There it is. Toon shader ramp. I'm going to drag that over so we can get a little bit more shade here. Yeah. That's not great, actually. Do I have multiple toon shader ramps? Let's take a look. Let's reveal this in Finder, and I'm going to duplicate it because I want it to be a little more contrasty. So we're going to call it Toon Shader Ramp Contrasty. And then we're going to go something along the lines of this. Zoom out. We're going to do black on this side, like that. And then white on this side. What's going on? Oh, wait. That didn't work. There we go. So we're just going to do a little bit of a contrasty. See if this actually looks good. Okay, almost. And by the way, we need to turn the lighting on. I think actually I had a problem. There we go. Let's see here. One sec, guys. Sorry, I'm not as unimaginably, miraculously good at this, right? Like I was yesterday. Okay, I think he's fine. I think he just needs to get into the light. Why are you so dark, my friend? Oh, Thomas. There we go. That was the wrong one. Yeah, you guys couldn't see it. Sorry. Okay, there we go. So, I mean, come on, guys. It's already pretty terrifying, especially that booty. Obviously, I'm going to fix that. So there's our friend. I'm going to go ahead and go into my controller here, which is just the player, and I'm going to drag him. Where are you? Where's my controller? He all the way over here. Okay. So we're going to bring him to the center here. And we're going to hit play, and we're going to take a look at how he looks in game view. I was looking forward to this so much today, guys. All right. So what we're going to do is exit play mode, or pause the game. And we're going to go to our little buddy here. Where is he? There he is. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. All right. Let's mute the audio. So he's super tall. So what we're going to do is shrink him down inside of Blender. Like so. I want him to work. I want it to work properly. Save it. Go to Unity. And squash him just a little bit more here. There we go. Thank you, Daddy Lacus. I am glad that I'm streaming a lot these days too. I actually really missed it. I finally have time to make a game. All right, so there's our buddy. The side view looks interesting, doesn't it? I wonder if his face is a little too wide. So let's go to this. And this is why I love using blend models or blend files, because you can edit it on the fly and just go back into Unity and see how it looks, you know? Oh man, I'll fix his butt. One sec, guys. I thought the bigger the better, you know? There we go. Save it out and go back into Unity here. All right. Looking good, my friend. He's super tall, obviously, still. The player does look kind of short, doesn't he? All right, so what we're going to do is squash him down and to be pretty short. There we go. Save it out. I think the player is just too short. Let's see here. Do we think the player is too short? I think the player kind of looks like he's crawling around. Because you should be at eye level, you know? Maybe we could bring him down just a little bit into the grass. Well, actually, yeah, I think the grass is actually pretty tall too. So probably need to bring him down a little bit here. We're almost eye level. Yeah, you think I should be taller? Okay, so let's exit play mode or pause it, and then I'm gonna copy the enemy's component, the transform component, and then I'm gonna paste that. And then what I'm gonna do is bring the player up to. So the way we're gonna do that is go to our controller here. All right. Can we fix this actually? Hold on, let's see here. CM Cam 1. Okay, so we can make it 2.5. All right. Okay, let's see here. So I'm a little bit taller now. Does that feel a little bit better, guys? Or should I be taller? Now he looks kind of like a gray man. I think this is tall enough. What do you guys think? Is that better? Okay. I can kind of look down at him. So let's make him just a little bit taller. And then once we have the scale, we can do his arms and start doing his facial expression and appearance. All that cool stuff, right? All right, save it out. Okay. How's that, guys? I love it. And that's a naked boy, too. I mean, yeah. A naked, creepy, cultish man is pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie. So we'll put some underwear on him. No, he's not too thin. That's what I want him to look like. This is this kind of stuff. Sorry, I'm biting my nails. I'm biting my nails live. This is the kind of the stuff that haunts my dreams. So we're gonna keep him really thin. So we're going to take his head. His head was a little too big for me. And we're going to scale it down and then also make it a little bit taller. Get a nice little slice right here. Just right there. No, obviously we'll bring it just up a little bit here. Save it out. Obviously this chest here is very, very wide. But I also want it to be creepy, so what you do is take this. And actually his chest. There we go. Save that out. Very good. You need to be taller, or are you good? I think he's good. Oh, that is pretty horrifying. Okay, so far so good, guys. How we doing in the chat? The neck is too short. Just fix his man spreading and he will be good. Well, we're doing a T-pose, guys. So he's going to be man spreading. Like, really man spreading. For the time being. Alright, let's go ahead and create his arms now. Why is my computer so slow? Oh, I know why. I think you all know why. Alright, we're going to make his arms now. Yeah, it's really slow. Let's see if I'm running something I shouldn't. Oh, the game. So the game, we don't need it running right now. So let's make sure we save this out. Something Mac, right? Yeah, I just mansplained. That's right. Whoops. Can't help myself. All right, let's flatten this edge here. I can't remember how to flatten an edge. How do you flatten it, guys? Vertex. I would like to flatten it if I could. I can't remember. Base it. Says, I can't wait to play. Well, thank you. And by the way, guys, if you want to get my free 2D game kit, most of you know this, I usually make 2D games. This is my first 3D game. If you want to get my free 2D game kit, the same game kit that I used to make PewDiePie's game, and play with PewDiePie himself, which that was a really cool day. If you want to get that game kit, totally free. No gimmicks, guys. No gimmicks. It's in the description. I think there might be a few glitches on it that I need to fix tonight. And I'll push it to GitHub. But you guys can use it totally free. And there's seriously no strings attached. I'm not going to take a revenue share of the game that you make with it. Even though that's a good business idea, isn't it? No, you can use it however you want. I don't care. Okay, let's bring this a little bit closer here. Is this my second 3D game, Mike? What was my first one? Give him 3 arms, 1 coming out of his mouth. Okay. I have to obey what you guys say, so we're going to do this. Who said that? Sam Bread. Let's do it. We're going to give him 3 arms. One of them is going to come out of his mouth. That's a great idea. So we'll just cut a little hole in here. Nice mouth hole. Very, very pretty. So we're going to take this and just... Oh, my word. Okay, here we go. Alrighty. So that's his hand. We'll do a little thumb right here. Oh, how fun is this? Okay, so we'll save this out. Okay, let's do Unity. Let's take a look at our little friend. What was his name? Charlie? Was it Charlie or Richard? It was Richard. All right, let's take a look at Richard. That's awesome. Actually, I don't know if I can complain about this. It looks great. Charlie was a boulder, that's right. All right, let's do his hands now. Jade Towie says that you would be scared as frick if you saw this. Me too. I mean, it wasn't my idea. Whose idea was this? You got the same Sony headphones? Then you're a fan of cheap headphones, because that's why I bought these. These are old headphones. All right, let's make his hands just go to points like an old, but we'll flatten them. There we go. Well, actually, you know what? I want to do long fingers. So we're going to do long fingers. So how are we going to do this? I think I got it. Watch this. We're going to go like this, right? Actually, we're going to go like this, scale up, and then do that. But then we're going to do this. There we go. And then this is going to be his thumb. And those will be his fingers. Right? Because it's a retro game, we're only going to have 3 fingers. And we're going to do terrible topology. Remember, guys, that's my modus operandi. Is to do it wrong. Not because I am trying to be a contrarian, but because I don't really know how or what to do. But something I teach in my course, and those of you who've been following me know this, I'm all about doing things wrong to prove that you can sell anything, no matter how wrong you do it. How many of you have ever felt like you're too scared to show something on Twitter, or you're too scared to show something on YouTube because people go, oh, well, you should have done it this way, or you should have done it that way? Anybody feel that way? Can I get a hand emoji? Nothing annoys me more than that kind of stuff. All the time. Yeah, me too. No, I get that all the time during my live streams, which I'm not mad at anybody for doing that. I get it. But it's kind of funny how it happens, And I'm not saying that this is the right way to do it. I'm saying I'm going to finish and release this game and sell it for at least 6 figures. I just know I will. And that's the thing. That's what's important to remember, is, are you guys finishing your games? You know, that's the most important thing in my opinion. I'm all about getting it done regardless of whether you're doing it right. Are you finishing your game? Just get it done. All right, so there's one finger. There's another finger. There's another finger. There's another finger. Something's going on with that one. Something's wrong. Let's take a look. Delete the faces. I think it's because there's 2 vertices. Can we do that? Let's go to vertex. Or don't spill your coffee, Thomas. Mesh. What was it? How do you clean up? There it is. Clean up. Merge by distance. Yeah. And you can merge it by. Okay. I think that might have done it. I think there was a few. Let's see. Yeah, I think that may have fixed it. But what I want to do is actually split this. How do I do that? Edge. Subdivide. There we go. And we'll do the same over here. So what I'm going to do is split. Yeah, so what you could do here is, I guess there's another way to split a face, but what I'm going to do is actually split this one, this edge here, and then this one as well. I'll show you why in just a sec. Actually, I don't know why I'm doing that. I think I know why. Hold on. We're going to delete this. I know, guys. I know. I know. Edge, subdivide. We're going to subdivide this one too. Edge, subdivide. There we go. So there's more of like a palm right there. That's kind of what I'm trying to go for. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I think I know what I'm doing here. This is not the best work. That's the point. At least that's what I tell myself to feel better. This one actually we can merge these. There we go. What is that? Hold on. Weird coloring or weird shading going on. I think these, I'm fine with it. I don't care. All right, there we go. And obviously this over here, we need to split. How do you do that? Let's figure it out. Vertex. How do you create a line here? Do you guys remember? I mean, I know we could do this. There we go. That'll do it. Same here. Same here. We're just going to go triangulate faces. Guys, I am not teaching right now. I'm not sitting here telling you this is how to do it. This is not how you should model. Not at all. But it's going to look good. I promise you. It will look good. And you'll be surprised, actually. You will be surprised how good this looks. It'll be so good, it'll probably get a PC Gamer feature. And I'm not kidding. It probably will. I didn't say it was going to be a good feature, but it probably will get featured. Thank you, Skyjack. Oh, Lucas, for sure. For sure. Lucas says that y'all are teaching me. Yeah, absolutely. I learn a lot from you guys. Every time I stream, I learn something new. Thank you. Thomas, when do you think the game will be finished? 2026. Oh, good, Flawless. You like the new angle of the face cam? I figured you guys were tired of seeing my ugly profile. All right. Creepy fingers. And it... You know, here's the thing, guys. It really does match the style of the game. That kind of crappy topology. It really does. So that's what we're doing here. I love that. That is not a pleasant looking fella. So I'm down with that being the topology for our character here. We're going to have to rig him in such a way that we can actually paint the mesh because we've got like so few faces. So I'm not saying topology is a dumb thing. I'm saying it's okay to go for it, you know? Go for it and make a game without worrying too much about all of these, in my opinion, gatekeeping methods. It's a great idea to make good topology. I agree. But, I mean, come on. Isn't it, guys, is it 3? Do I need 3 loop cuts at joints? Can somebody tell me? Yeah, just add a few edge loops at the joints. Is that what I need to do? 3? Is that what the rule is? Somebody let me know. All right, Amber Ash, you're getting a timeout, my friend. 3? Okay, we're gonna do 3, guys. And by the way, when I was about to swear, when I be about topology, I'm not saying don't tell me. I'm just being an ass. Sorry, but let me know because I do want to learn. So at the places where they're gonna bend, you do 3. Okay. 15. Okay. The problem with what I did, guys, by the way, with the hands is now there's no really... Blender doesn't know where to put a loop cut. So you have to go in there with a knife, basically. Okay, maybe a few here. Right? Maybe 1 here as well, or 3 here. Is that what you guys are saying? Something like that? Bromthus? Oh, I forgot to delete this hand. We're not keeping that. Obviously. As much as I loved it. The reason why is because the game is going to start out pretty normal. And then it's slowly going to get weirder and weirder. So we want it to start pretty normal here. So I don't want it to start too wild, you know. And obviously we'll put a crease here and here. So all of these are gonna have, all these are gonna have some creases. By the way, guys, quick little ad segment here. This helps support my studio, so I appreciate you listening and being patient with me. But I do want to let you know there are 2 codes. I don't know if they're still available. They usually go pretty fast. 2 40% off codes for my online course, Full-Time Game Dev. Guys, there's over 1,500 students. I'm pretty sure there's students in the chat. I think I saw a few. Actually, I gotta say, I think all of my students are happy. We do have like maybe a 3% refund rate, which is really low for online courses. Everyone seems to love the 30-hour plus course. And I'm going to teach you everything that you need to know, or at least, let me try that again. Everything, I should be careful with my disclaimers here. Everything that I learned in becoming a full-time game developer, I'm going to teach it to you. That includes funding, getting funding from publishers, getting funding from Kickstarter. I had 2 Kickstarter campaigns. Both of them raised about $100,000 each. The first one was over 100. The other one was about 86,000. Also secured funding from publishers as well. I've also secured funding from platform partners. So, and then obviously there's just game sales in general. So all of this stuff, guys, I teach it in my online course, and the students all hang out on Discord. And I gotta say, I am blessed beyond my wildest dreams with how the course is doing. Seems to be very successful. People really love it. So anyways, if you want that discount code, it's 40% off. Link in the description. And I think there's 1 or 2 left. And once this stream is done, I'm going to delete those codes. They're not going to exist anymore. I like to do, one of you asked me, do I do these huge, massive sales a lot for 40% off? And I do a few during live streams, but I don't leave them up for long. I was doing them for a good bit during the early bird phase of the course, but the course is done now. I mean, well, I'm still adding content to it, but we're not in the early bird phase anymore. Not anymore. So I don't do big sales like that anymore. We do a 25% off sale, but 40% it's kind of a raffle almost, to be honest with you. But for those of you who are annoyed with this ad read, I appreciate you listening. It supports the studio. And I get it. I get why it's annoying. I do. And so I've got a free game kit for you if that annoys you. And that's a link in the description is a free 2D game kit. So thanks, guys. Thanks for listening. Okay. So we got our fingers cut here. Can I do a loop cut now? Does it know now? Probably not. Hey, there's one. It kind of figured it out. Good. Okay. It kind of figured it out, right? So we'll do 2 here. This guy is going to come forward a little bit. Why am I doing loop cuts here? Oh, because I want the fingers to do this. That's right. I was thinking, do I want a joint here? I think I do. What about here? Oh, it figured it out. Good. Meshhead says promo codes are no more. Are they really? Oh, crap. I feel bad. Zach says he'll give me a smooch for another coupon code. Okay. I'll add 1 more. How about 2 more, okay? I'll add 2 more promo codes, but that's it for today's live stream. I didn't think they would go that fast. So, let me add those really quick, guys. I'll add those really quick here. At least somebody said that the promo code sold out. Let's see here. Yep, they sold out. Shoot. Sorry, guys. I thought... Okay. Sorry. I'll add 2 more. But that's it. I don't want to keep adding so many coupon codes because... I don't know. That's a steep discount. So I'll add 2 more and that's it. And 3, 2, 1. All right, there's 2 more available, and they will be deleted after the live stream. Thanks for letting me know. I can't remember who said that. Thanks for letting me know. But yeah, the course supports my studio and helps me. I'll be honest, guys. When I get revenue from the online course, it's so exciting because do you know what I do? Obviously, it makes me money, but it also means that I can pay contract workers. I've got 4 people working on this game right now. So the money that comes in from the course and from my game sales, I get money from a lot of different places, and I teach that in my course, is how to secure funding from all over the place. For 5 years, it was coming strictly from game development. In the last 6 months, huge revenue opportunities from the course. So it's kind of a mix now. But what that means is I can hire people. So that how many of you in the chat are actually working on this game with me? Is anybody currently working on this game with me in the chat? We've got Hector, he's working on the game. We've got, and by the way, Felipe, you're working on the models, and his YouTube channel is in the description, and then also AJ. Anybody? AJ, Felipe, or Hector, are you in the chat? Sometimes you guys show up. Oh, is Hector here? Well, if he's not, we always say air power to Hector because he's also in the Air Force. It makes me, I literally got a lump in my throat. I know that's so, it sounds like I'm lying. I'm dead serious because Hector is in the Air Force and he's serving our country, or serving America, yet he's also spending his free time supporting himself by learning game development. And he's helping me out with community management as well. He's doing the sound design for this game. So I just love that. I love. And a lot of you are like, Thomas is hiring. I'm not hiring. And that's something I try and explain during my live streams. I don't ever hire people. Like, I don't go like, you're going to make $70,000 a year and I hire you. Primarily because that's really expensive. And I don't have that capability right now. But what I do have the capability to do is say, hey, I need 20 sound effects. Can you do that for me, Hector? Or, hey, I need 10 gun models. Can you do that, Felipe? And then I just sort of do this contract work where I just hire out work and bring it into the game. But I wanted to do this character model because, I mean, honestly, it's one of my fortes is making things look really creepy. And I'll show you how in just a sec here. So this is definitely inspired by Half-Life right here. See that? Oh my goodness. I love that. Do you guys remember the enemies in Half-Life that have fingers like this? And we're gonna do what Half-Life did, which is, man, we're gonna make the tips of these fingers really red. All right, good. Sorry, I'm just looking at the chat here. Ross, thank you. Ross has a question, guys, so let's go ahead and answer Ross's question really quickly here. Here's my beautiful mug. Ross says, question for you. I've had on my mind as a fellow Christian, what are your thoughts on having demons in video games as either enemies or allies? This is a really good question, actually. And it can be applicable to anyone who believes in ghosts and demons. I have this affection for films and games that blatantly put demons in, and the demonic and the satanic into the work. Here's my logic behind it. I love this question. I'm a big fan of making content that's traditionally morally absolute, meaning it's black and white. So, for example, horror movies do this really well. Horror movies go, Satan bad, demons bad. Like, it's that simple. When you're watching a horror movie, are you like rooting for the demons? Yay, go Satan, go demons. No, probably not. Maybe a few of you are, I don't know. But I love that. It's a very morally absolute binary message. It's like when you watch The Exorcist, it's like, this is bad. So the message is, it's good against evil. It's very clear. So when you're watching The Exorcist, it's interesting because The Exorcist was supposed to end differently than the director ended it. So the book is actually written in such a way that I think if you're religious, if you're a Christian, I think it actually has a really good message which is you can defeat evil, you can defeat the devil, that kind of thing. So that's kind of that's how I at least morally justify making games like this. Also, I just love that. I love horror movies and stuff, so maybe I'm just justifying it, you know? Hey, Jeb. Come here, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. Come here. Come on. It's okay, Jebby boy. It's all right, buddy. That was a really good question. Seriously. I don't know why, but like I'm getting kind of sick of the anti-hero. Do you guys know what I mean? Like TV shows like Mad Men and Breaking Bad. Obviously great shows, but they can grow tiresome really quickly. Okay? So my theory is there's times for morally ambiguous television and games. There's a time for it. I think maybe when the culture becomes so, what's the word? When our culture becomes so stuck in their ways with moral absolutes, that becomes tiresome. What's a word? Dogmatic. And then what the pendulum swings back to the morally ambiguous. So you start releasing content like Breaking Bad, and you start releasing content like Mad Men, where it's like, who is bad, or what would I do in this situation? But I'm at a point now in my life, maybe it's because I have kids now, where I want to watch shows, not like The Exorcist. I don't want to watch The Exorcist with my daughter, but I want to watch shows that are like clear cut. Like there's a good guy, there's a bad guy, there's demons, there's God, and then yay, it ends well, right? So that's kind of what I like. Now, a lot of horror movies don't do that. But I think we can all agree that horror movies typically, unless it's like a lot of the slasher movies in the 80s, a lot of horror movies are typically saying this enemy, this demon, or this satanic entity like in Insidious is bad, you know? And that's a good message, I think. So, does that make sense? All right. Here we go. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to get all philosophical during my live streams. Maybe it's not philosophical. I bet a lot of you are like, man, he thinks he's so smart, but he's such an idiot. And I probably am an idiot. Okay, you want to see how this looks, guys? Actually, you want to know something? His arms are too long. So I know for a fact I want to make these smaller. Did I answer your question? I hope that was a good answer. Doggo is spooked by all the demon talk. That's right. Jeb does not like demons. All right, here we go. Let's jump into Unity and take a look. You guys ready? Hey, man, make his feet wider. He's going to tip over. George, if you've played any of my other games, you know my characters don't really have feet. And so I'm just kind of trying to stay true to form here. Oh, that's great. I mean, what did I tell you guys? That is just freaking horrifying. We're getting there. His head's too big. I don't know why his head is too big, because it doesn't look too big here. Isn't that weird? Hey, RMG videos. I'm sure there's a discussion for that too. There's a gradation when it comes to moral relativism, and there's certain parts of moral relativism that I'm just not a fan of. An example is like when somebody slaughters their family, and then they say this is why I did it, and you create sympathy for it. I'm like, I can't get there with you. That's a level of moral relativism that is obviously like most of us would say And then the gradient slowly comes towards more like understanding. And I guess the question is, at what point should you stop understanding and go, no, we need justice, you know? But there's obviously the discussion is a very big one, and it should not be discussed on a live stream where I'm making a video game. I kind of like that his belly's sticking out like that. It makes it scarier for me. So I'm going to keep his belly. His head size is great. I'm going to go ahead and start mapping out his texture. I think that, well, let's take a look at his feet. Yeah, you were, whoever said to make his feet flat, I actually think I might do that. I kind of agree with you. Let's close the game, though, because my computer's really slow right now. All right. And then rotate it. Make that the top of the foot here. And we're also going to make ragdoll physics here as well. So he'll be able to, like, collapse on the ground and you can, like, beat him, you know? I know for a fact that games like this are going to be frowned upon very soon. I don't see how these kind of games are going to be allowed much longer. So I'm going to take advantage of it while I can. I've always wanted to make a brutally violent game. But it's for good, right? We're defeating evil. And who knows, maybe these will be aliens. If you guys ever wonder whether I'm being serious, just assume I'm not being serious so that I don't get in trouble. Mike, what was your question? Mike, you are just spamming. Here we go. What was your paid chat, Mike? Let's take a look. Oh, $2. I appreciate the $2. I don't know what you mean by this. Baby shooting bubble first 3D game. Where is it? Oh, I remember that. That was 2 years ago or a year and a half ago. I don't know where that went. I don't want to make it. I could tell you that. Okay, so there is his bod. I'm actually going to do the bones first. I haven't done bones in a while, guys, so forgive me. I'm going to do the bones first before I do the UV mapping and the texturing because I might have to add more vertices to certain areas. Can somebody tell me before I start doing the bones here, should there be any additional polys to avoid weird bone painting? Where should I really put the bone? Any additional polys? Bones are a nightmare. Mike says, okay, I will chill. No, I'm not going to use Rigify, but I appreciate the suggestion. Any other... yeah, maybe a hunchback would be cool. Like this. And then lean him forward. We could probably do that with the bones. So... no, in Blender, if there's not a lot of vertices, it's really hard to paint. So I'm gonna try and. It needs more edge loops. Where does it need more edge loops? Maybe on the neck here. That dog is driving me nuts. Sorry, guys. It's okay, Jebby. It's all right, bud. So we got neck. Anywhere else? The knees look like they'll bend okay. Maybe one here as well, right? The chest, it needs. You guys think it needs more? It's all right, Jeb. It's okay, buddy. Oh, Jared, you just screwed it, man. You just screwed it up. Here we go. I'm going to listen to the Rippingtons right now. I'm going to add the Rippingtons to the playlist, guys. If you want to listen to the Rippingtons with me, I highly suggest it. So we're going to listen to the Rippingtons, and we're going to listen to the Kilimanjaro album. Okay? I'm going to add it to the playlist. The playlist is below if you guys want to join me. It's called the Thomas Brush Live Stream Playlist. And we're going to go to the bottom here, and we're going to listen to the first song, Morocco. Actually, this isn't live. I was wrong. Yeah, can you guys think of anything else that I need to... What am I trying to say? Any edge loops I need to create here? Legs are way too thin. Yeah, waistline. Do you think it needs more edge loops? Okay. What about right here? Good? All right. I'm going to go ahead and start doing the bones, and hopefully we can get it to work. I hate rigging. So we're about to enter into a very evil realm of rigging a demon. It's not going to be fun. First, I want to hit play and make sure everything looks perfect before I rig it up. The wrists. Oh, yeah, you're right. The wrists. You're right. Whoa. All right, this is the last time I'm going to do this because I'm going to Disney World. I'm going to add one more coupon because those got eat up pretty fast. One more coupon code available, and that's it. Guys, I'm not going to sit here and pretend. You are paying me, so I'm not like, ooh, being generous. But there is one more coupon code for the online course. We have over 1,500 students. We're going to learn the ins and outs of getting funding from publishers, getting funding from Kickstarter, which is kind of my specialty, to be honest. The refund rate is unbelievably low. I think it's 3%. And I'm not bragging. I kind of just feel lucky almost because people seem to love it. I think we have people in the... I've said this before. We have people in the chat who are currently taking the course, and everybody seems to love it. So there's one more coupon code available. After this live stream, it's gone, done. And I won't do it again. This is the last code, and then we're done with these coupon codes. So if you want that, you can take advantage of it. One more code is in the link in the description. It's called Full-Time Game Dev. Obviously, guys, you can't promise anything when you're selling an online course, but I can promise I'm going to teach you pretty much everything I've learned in the last decade of becoming a full-time game dev. All right, let's go ahead and rig this bad boy up. Felipe says, has Thomas made more money from his course than his games? It's getting close. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, it's getting close. But for the last 5 years, supported myself completely with games, 6 figures a year. I think maybe the first year, no, I think it was 6 figures every year. This last year was a great year because of the course. So yeah, totally. So it depends on what year, right? But apparently the course is doing really well. So I can't pretend that it's not. It's doing very well. It's doing very well. So thank you to everybody who's a student. You guys have just, it's definitely made my year. So thank you. Seriously. Thank you so much. But for the last, I think 5 years, 6 years, I can't remember. It's like 5 years. Supporting myself and my family with just selling games, Kickstarter campaigns, crowdfunding, publisher agreements, platforms, partnering with platforms, Humble Bundle. There's so many ways to make money, guys, from games. And I teach all of it in my course. Okay. Anyway, I'll shut up. I'm starting to get annoying. I'm going to go ahead and save this out, and we're going to take a look, and then we're going to rig this guy up. I'm avoiding rigging him because it's the worst. Yeah, Fun Old Games asks, does the online course, and then I'll shut up, does the online course teach the technical side of game development? Yes, it does. I teach code and its relationship to 2D games, and I also teach you artwork and its relationship to 2D games. And then I also, David Whaley, a friend of mine, he also teaches the 3D side of game development. And that's in respect to actually using tools instead of writing code. So there's a lot of different ways to make games, and it's all taught in the course. Blender modeling is not taught in the course. That's a whole other world. But it's 30 plus hours of content, so it's a lot. Oh man, this looks great, guys. Man, I mean, come on. That looks pretty good. I really like, he's like glowing almost, you know? So let's go ahead and rig this big boy up. Oh, we need to give him a butt. I just realized. Is anybody else listening to the Rippingtons with me? The Rippingtons? All right, let's give him a butt crack. Why can't I see? Oh. Here we go. So the butt crack will sort of just, it's really going to enhance his booty, right? We're looking for a nice enhancement here. There we go. Really just deep. And then we're going to give a nice crease. Or is it sharp? Is it sharp or crease, guys? Can somebody tell me? What is it? Is it crease or sharp? What do I want to do here? George. Sharp. It's sharp. Okay. So I need to do that with the mouth too? Is that what you're saying? Why didn't it mark it? Edge, mark, sharp. It didn't do it for some reason. So this kind of stuff, like, will this get me demonetized? Let's go up here. So yeah, is that, so I need to make this sharp? Okay. Jabby dude, I love you, but please stop. Okay, so this is, I had it as a crease. Oh, I see. And then I see. So we make it 0. There we go. Okay, and then I think we do edge, mark, sharp. Like that? What did I do? I did something wrong, y'all. Edge, clear, sharp, and then I'm also going to try and clear the seam. I don't know what I did here. Make it 0. Factor. There we go. -1 is what it needs to be. And then you mark sharp. Okay, we're going to save that out. We also need eyes. Just before I get... No. I do like a nice square to be able to draw my eyes on, though. So I'm going to do something like this. When I unwrap this. So we'll do something like that, okay? Whatever. We're going to save that out. All right. Save it out. Now let's take a look at our little big boy here. Not Famous says, Dave Dev says that you're excited about taking the course. And Dave, I just want to remind you, you know, I can't make any promises. I want to be honest here. I can't make any promises that you're going to become a full-time game developer. That would be very dishonest of me. But what I can say is I'm going to teach you everything that I've learned. Okay? That's all I can say and what's worked for me. But I wish you the best of luck, and I really do appreciate you joining the program. That's awesome. And if it doesn't work out for you, 30-day money-back guarantee, and I won't ask a single question. I just want to be honest with you, but also encourage you. So anyway, I just don't want to rig him. So rigging is just such a pain in the butt. The Last Night, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard about The Last Night. Has anybody heard about The Last Night? All right, let's go ahead and rig this big boy up. You guys ready? Save him out. Go to object mode, and then we're going to add... Okay, really quick. Let's bring up... what I like to do is I like to bring up Brave, and then I like to type in Unity Ragdoll, okay? The reason I do this is because I want to put in pretty much everything that the Ragdoll requires in Unity. So pelvis, legs, left hips, left knee, left foot. Yeah, there's a bunch here. It's on my other screen, sorry. Let's see here. All right, so we need to start with a pelvis. Okay, I'm just gonna wing it and we'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna go add armature. There it is. Bring it up. Guys, I haven't done this in a long time, okay? So bear with me, and I'm gonna need your help. So be ready to help. Here I am saying, buy my course. Yeah, I'm the one asking for help. But maybe that's kind of the point, huh? Maybe it is, right? No, I really do teach a lot in the course, but sometimes, I mean, everybody has... Whoa, watch it, buddy. Careful. But everybody's got to learn. The booty looks weird. Actually, we didn't look at the booty. Let's take a look at the booty. Thank you, Ivona. Sorry to interrupt your work. Just want to say you're my biggest inspiration in making video games. That's awesome. Thank you. Okay, let's take a look at his big boy booty. What do you think, guys? Very nice. And we'll give him a diaper, don't worry. He'll have a diaper. Has anybody seen my movie that I made? The Man in the Cradle? I'm modeling this guy after the Man in the Cradle. It's beautiful. Yeah, I think you're right, Trugladev. The bloom is a little much. You're right. Elegant, that's so funny. I love that. I won't repeat it, but I think it's hilarious. Let's put this up to here. Okay, what's the hotkey to disconnect but when I create a new one here? I think I know what it is. So I'm going to do this, right? And then I go to this one here and I say he doesn't have a parent. Yeah, that's it. Right? Isn't that how I do it? And then I parent it. So it would be, what's his name? Bone001. So this parent is Bone001. There we go. Good. Okay. I know there's a, what's the hotkey to do that though? I forgot. Whoops. Whoa, Tom. Okay. There's a hotkey for that, and I can't remember what it is. I also don't like the way these bones look. There's a way to clean it up. Ah, yes. Stick. I like stick better. Control P to parent. Control hot. Okay. Control Mixamo. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm sure you're right. I'm sure there's a lot of options available to us for rigging purposes. I'm sure you're correcto. So we sold out of the keys, guys. I won't be doing keys next week. I won't be doing live streams next week. So I just want to say to everybody who bought the course, thank you so much. Wow, I mean, I'm blown away, and it means so much to me that you trust me and you want to learn from me. I'm like you guys, you know, I'm still learning myself, but I do know how to go full time because I'm doing it. And it doesn't mean you have to become a YouTuber. It really doesn't. YouTube helps because it's, you know, you build an audience, guys. You're building an army. And now I have an army that supports my studio. And it's not because I'm selfish and begging for money, but it's because basically building an army means you find people out there who are like you, and you build an email list, you build a subscriber list, and when you have a game, your army supports you. So I highly recommend, if you guys are interested in learning how to make games and starting a game studio, start building an army, okay? One of the best ways to build an army is first, social media. That includes YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, posting all the time. But another way you build an army is an email list. Do you guys know how I'm doing that? How many of you have gotten the 2D game kit that's currently broken? Which I'll be fixing it soon. Very soon, hopefully this week or next, or the week after I get back from Disney. How many of you have gotten the free game kit from me? Anybody in the chat? Okay. I don't trust any of the social media platforms. Somebody said I don't trust Facebook. I don't trust any of them. And I'm about to get to my point. So lots of people in the chat have gotten my free game kit. That's one of the ways that you build an army, guys. Give away something free. And I got your email now, right? I have your email. Doesn't mean I'm going to spam the F out of you, but it does mean I can contact you. When I do, I mean, how many of you are going to be frustrated if I send you more free tools, or if I send you an email saying my game's out? I think probably just a few of you are going to be frustrated with that. And if you are, you can unsubscribe. But my point is give away free stuff, guys. Okay? Give away free stuff. Don't be rude. Don't spam people. I send probably 4 different free kits and free tools to you in addition to my game kit. And then I'll also send you like discounts and stuff for the course. But that's how it goes with email. I'm going to send you a discount code when it's on sale. So if that bothers you, you can unsubscribe. But do you get my point? There's different ways to build an army outside of social media. So how do I do this here? And that's just marketing 101 right there. How do I get this? I'll just do it my way. You go to the bone and then you delete the parent here. Wait, what? Oh, it doesn't have a parent. Okay. All right, so we're going to put it about right here, and then we're going to make the parent whatever this is. And we'll rename them in a bit. That's called bone. So we're going to call that bone. Ayub gave me his dad's email. Well, if your dad's the one with the credit card. No, I'm kidding. That's funny. Sal Dahl says, Thomas, why are you not using Rigify? Is it problematic? I have no idea if it's problematic in Unity. I'm sure it's great. I seriously. A lot of people ask me why I don't, and I appreciate the question, I really do. A lot of people ask me, Thomas, why are you doing this wrong? Why are you doing it this way? And the reason is, guys, it's like, at some point you got to start creating and stop learning, right? And so for the last 2 years, I've been learning 3D, and I'm just ready to make a game. And it's nothing against anybody who's asking me to use Rigify. I actually think you're right. It would probably be a lot easier. So honestly, and I'll probably look it up in a bit. But my philosophy is it's time to get stuff. There's a time where you need to get stuff done, and I'm at that moment right now. So I got my Steam page up. I got people wishlisting the game. I'm telling people the name of the game, even though I'm not sure if I like any of it. I'm just ready to make my next game. So you've got to stop learning and start going. It doesn't mean you stop learning on the job, but there's a point where you got to just commit, you know? But that's a great question, and I appreciate it. Okay, so we've got this bone here that needs to be parented to this one here, which is bone. Wait, why is that named bone? Oh. No, his name is Bone001. So the parent is Bone001. Chocolate Dev says you're nervous about making games and committing to making games because of all the tools you have to use. Yeah, there's a lot of tools, and that's something I don't lie about. I'm not the guru that says anyone can do it, and I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying that it's a tough road. You got a lot to learn. There is a ton to learn if you want to make games, and I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. That's why my course is 30 hours long. There's a lot to learn, and I'm not going to pretend that my course is everything. It doesn't have everything. I try to include most of it, but there's a lot. I think for the most part, if you take my course, you'll be set to make set to make a simple game, and I'm all about simplicity. Okay, so we need to do something here. What is this? Oh, we need to name them all first. So this is let's just go ahead and start naming them. This is gonna be head, and actually let's name them based on what Unity names them. Yep. Okay, that's head. What about the other one? So there's no neck in Unity, is there? It's just a head. So we can delete this one, and it's just a head. Okay. I know for certain I'm going to have a bone for the mouth, guys, because I want the mouth to be able to when you talk, or when you talk to, well, I actually think I'm going to use this rig for characters as well, and not just enemies. So, what's my point? My point is there's going to be a bone for his eyes and a bone for his mouth. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to create a bone here. There we go. So we have a bone like that. And then we're also going to have a bone for the eyes. And guys, it's not what you think. It's just going to be a little bone that sticks out, and I can squash it in Unity, and then it's going to influence the eyes, right? A lot of viewers today. Wow, we got 600 people watching. That's amazing. There is a neck on the Unity? Are you sure? I'm not seeing one on the Unity rig. The Unity ragdoll. Oh, I'm on the legacy version. Thomas, you dummy. Let's see here. Ragdoll wizard. Yeah, there's no neck. Head, middle spine, right elbow, right arm. Yeah, I'm not seeing a neck. So, yeah. I don't know what to do there. Unless I'm missing something. There is? Where? Where? Giava says, and thank you for the donation. That really means a lot. Will the course include booty enhancing techniques? That's a good idea. I think I'll do a whole section, maybe 3-4 hours of me just talking about how to enhance that low poly booty. Okay, yeah, we just need a head. Okay, but we're gonna have the eyes here, mouth there. The hands look good. All right, so let's go ahead and name everything, y'all. This is going to be named head, eyes, mouth. How does one enhance their low poly booty? Well, you use, like we did earlier, you mark sharp, and then you also make it really deep. Just make that crevice, I mean, as deep as you can go. All right, this is going to be the Middle spine? Why would it be called middle spine if there's only one spine? Yeah. I'm looking at the Unity documentation, but we're going to call this middle spine just because. And then I know you don't have to name it. It just makes it a lot easier. Okay, this is going to be my pelvis. Okay, and this is where we start differing from the actual naming conventions of the Unity documentation. So this one is going to be... What would this be? Would this be the right or the left? This is going to be the right. Because looking at it, it's going to be left, but I think I'm going to flip it and call it the right one. So this is going to be... No, I'm going to do my traditional way of making games. This is going to be the left one. So it's going to be called... Is this a hip? Ugh. Sorry. Why do I need a hip, guys? Let's take a look at the Unity documentation. You just want to be careful here. So I'm going to go to Ragdoll Unity Wizard, and I'm going to go to Google Images to take a look here. Okay, there's a diagram for us. Aha, yes. There is a God. All right. So looks like we got a head here. Okay, so that's the right hip. Okay, so we do need to flip it. Just let's do it right. So that's the right hip. That's the thigh. But we're gonna just, and that's apparently the knee. What in the world? Okay, so let's just call this hip. Isn't it hip.r? Yeah. And then this is knee.r. And this is foot.r. Okay? This is going to be arm.right. Arm.r. Whoops. Arm.r. And this is, got sunny all of a sudden. Elbow.r. And then this is the hand. Is there no hand? Yeah, so the hand is going to be rigged in a different way. Let's take a look and see if Unity has a hand. They don't have any hands, so we can name this however we want. This is going to be finger 4.r, and that's 4a. And this is finger 4b.r. Jebby? 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 It's okay, buddy. 4b. This is 3a. Yeah, this is exhilarating stuff, isn't it? This is finger... Oh, is that 3b.r? Yeah, and then this is supposed to be 3a. Did I do that? I did, okay. This is finger 2a.r. I told you I didn't want to do this. And the thing is I'm going to use this rig over and over and over again. So, yeah. I don't want to have to do this again. Finger R... No, finger 1b.r. Okay, no, that's 2b. Or not to be. Finger 1a dot right. Gosh, I'm getting, my brain is about to fry. Finger 2, finger 1 b.r. Okay, let's double check. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Right? Yeah. Save it out. And then automatic weights. I think that's good. Oh, we need to mirror them. So you go like that, and then you right click and you go mirror X. What? Let's try again. X local. Oh, no. It's duplicate. Symmetrize. Yes, symmetrize. That's what it is. Why is it not working? What's this? Ah, Thomas didn't name all the bones. Because I'm an idiot. What did I tell you guys? Arm. I thought I did name this one, though. Maybe I didn't. And then we're going to... Yeah, I thought we named everything. Unless... That's not named right. That's foot. .r. Did I really do that? I did do that, didn't I? Let's double check everything. Knee, hip, pelvis, middle spine. Oh my word. You effer. Arm. That's my fault. R. Why are we doing .r and .r and .r over and over again? Because when you do that, Symmetrize knows how to flip it. Okay? If that had .r on it, it would be really confused because it's one thing that doesn't need to flip, but this does. Does that make sense, guys? We're gonna try it again. Ready? So we're gonna select all. We're gonna go to Symmetrize. Hey, there we go. Save it out. Let's check on the chat. You never know what I'm doing wrong. Sometimes my mic is off and I don't know it. So let's double check the chat. How you guys doing? Can we see the model in the game, bro? That's what Jello just said. Yes, Jello, let's go. I'll show Jello. Thomas, please stop doing the British accent, and I am from the UK, and it is bad. Sorry. And it's probably offensive. I should probably stop. Where did he go? He's gone. Oh no, he's dead. All right. He's gone. What? Oh, he's buried. There he is. Oh, what's going on with his face? All right, yeah, we need to delete him and bring him in again. There he is. He's right here. Let's go take a look. My accent scared him off. Do the Jon Snow accent. Apparently, I look like Jon Snow. I really didn't know that. I'm not trying to be a... Oh, I look like Jon Snow? I don't watch that show, so... I don't have anything against it. Not really. I'm just not a fan. I did watch the last season. So trust me, I do know about the World War III that ensued because of that season. So it looks pretty good. He's rigged up, so we just need to paint him now. It's pretty frightening, isn't it, guys? I mean, come on. Look at that. I'm just trying to make what I think he's gonna sound like. All right, you ready? He's asserting dominance by T-posing on the table. Yeah, here we go. Let's weight paint him. Is he too small? Is he? You think so? I mean, I don't think I can scale him up, can I? Yeah, I can. All right. I don't want to screw up my weight painting, but I haven't weight painted yet. So let's apply all, and let's try one more time. He's teeny tiny, yeah. Cameron says, is he snacking on Jell-O on the table? Looks like it, doesn't it? He's taking a Jell-O bath. All right. So if I stand on the table, you'll notice that he is teeny tiny. You're right. I mean, it's kind of eye level, right? Maybe a little bit bigger. Make him a little bit bigger. Um, sorry. Oh, man. No, that's how me and my brothers used to talk to each other. That's why I do that. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. That feels a lot better. Boom! Oh. Now he's super tall. But I think I'm okay with it. You can't see him when he's facing right? What do you mean? So, like this? Why didn't he grow? There he is. It's ego. It's called the bloom effect, not the gloom effect. What do you guys think about that? Is that the right size? You think he's too small still? Okay, maybe we'll go a little bit bigger. That's going to Twitter. Let's go a little bit bigger. I think you're right. Bigger? Okay. Look at that. I mean, that butt crack is like 6 feet wide. Richard, you are too big. Wow. He's so big. Toxic Chiron. It would be warm. I mean, it might not smell right, but it would be warm. And that's what matters. Yeah. All right, guys. I gotta head out. This was fun. I enjoyed our live stream. I want to thank everybody for joining me. If you haven't downloaded that free game kit, go ahead and click below and download the free game kit. I'll send it to you, no gimmicks, and then you can unsubscribe from the email list if you want. And in fact, I would love for you to unsubscribe from the email list if you don't want to get emails from me. And thank you to everybody who bought the course today. Wow. I mean, that really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. And I will talk to you all later. And I wish you all the best. I'm not live streaming next week. I'll be in Disney. But after I get home from Disney, I will be live streaming again. I'm going to probably live stream the creation of this entire game. So I'm going to shoot for 1 p.m. every day. I might change the schedule. But this was a lot of fun, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Actually, you don't want to know what? I'm not going to leave yet. Let's do a quick Q&A. Hector, my personal assistant, told me that I should be doing, and also community manager and also the sound designer for, he does a lot. He's a really good friend and great teammate. He recommended that I do Q&As. So let's go ahead and do a Q&A, guys. Yeah, let's go. Let's do a big Q&A here. Man, that looks bad, doesn't it? That's what happens when you just have kids and you're playing outside all the time. Okay, let's see here. Do Q&As more often? Okay, I will. All right, thanks for streaming, Thomas. See you, man, and I'll see you in the chat. Thanks, Doctor. Why did they choose a T pose instead of an A pose? I don't know. I've done A poses before, actually. I used to do A poses all the time for my 2D games. Please answer Ava's question. What's Ava's question? Let's take a look and see if we can find it. Sensei Moai. See you later, buddy. Who's Sensei Moai? I like to look at the checkmark names because I'm I show favoritism to YouTubers who are successful. And I'm not kidding either. Okay, so let's see here. Sensei, what do you do? Sensei does gaming videos? Well, I will subscribe. Thanks for hanging out, Sensei. Is the discount still available, Damien? I will. Whatever. I'll do one more. If you want it, you got it. I'll do one more discount code because I am leaving. Did I promise? I can break my promises, right? On live streams. Am I allowed to break my promise? You do Roblox. Cool, Sensei. Well, I love your channel. I was looking at it. Looks cool. You look very professional. Guys, go subscribe to Sensei. All right, I added one more coupon code, and then I'm going to Disney World. So that's all the coupon codes we're going to do for today. I know I said that the last one was. I'm going to lie because, hey, I'm selling a course here. So if you want it, you got it. Sensei, thank you so much. Wow. Guys, go subscribe to Sensei. I just subscribed to Sensei. Go subscribe to Sensei or Sensei or Sensei or however you say it. How do I plan my levels? It's all in here. I like to sort of feel it out. Not because I'm smart, but because I do like to follow my instincts. People who are close to me, like my wife, will tell you if I have an idea, I just do it. In anything, if I want to buy something, I just buy it really quick, even though I haven't even looked into researching it. It's just I follow my nose. It does lead to mistakes, especially in game design. So I spent 5 years making Pinstripe, my first game, and I made a lot of mistakes because I was following that instinct. So my instincts are often wrong, but they're often right. So it's kind of like very polarized. So when it comes to game design, I just sort of do what I want, and then hopefully it works itself out. Most of the time, when it comes to game design, lately, it does work itself out because I've been doing this for a while. And so in my head, I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to do. So, but I recommend you guys write it down and draw it out. Did you just... Sensei just donated again to fix a typo. That's awesome. Vicara says, how long did the legal hassle take when you started your game studio? Well, first off, let me just admit, my dad he's a financial guy, and he's also started his own business, and I'm really lucky to have a dad like I do, and he helped me out. Jacob Rock, thank you so much. Jacob said, enjoy Disney World. It's Disney World with the family. Thanks for the knowledge and tips. You bet, Jacob, and thank you for $20. I'm going to go buy my daughter a Mickey Mouse shirt with that money. Wow, Thomas, you're going to be rich. Oh, man. I just got a wedgie. Thomas, how do you get your hair so lush? From Sensei Moai. It's this product. It's called BB Wax. Are you making fun of me? Am I supposed to answer this question? You don't think it's lush? I can't figure out if you're being sarcastic. Your little skull boy avatar makes me think you're being... I look at him and I'm like, he's probably sarcastic. It's this product, actually. Because usually it's just... But to answer your question about the legal hassle of starting a company, I do have a dad who helps me a lot. But I have a video on this. It's called How to Start Your Game Studio Legally. And it's really easy these days. When I started it, it was like 12 years ago. When I was a teenager, I started an LLC. Really, right now, it's really easy to start an LLC. So just start an LLC for $100 and get going. Start making your game. And here's the thing, guys. A lot of people are like, I need to make my studio. I need to start a studio. And so they think of all these things they need to do. Logo this, logo that, branding, legal documents. Who's going to be my attorney? Who's going to be my CPA? And it's like, just make a game. Like, you can worry about that when you're ready to launch. Get your game done, you know? Sensei's being sarcastic again. Oh, jeez. Being sarcastic again. I have long hair, and your hair is really nice. I'm just kidding, Sensei. I'm just being stupid. Thank you. That means a lot. Evan says his dog is watching now. That's awesome. Do we have any other questions? I think Jebby is going to get a walk. Jebby, do you want to go for a walk? Yeah, he'll probably get a walk. I think that's a good idea. Damien, thank you. Damien just bought full-time game dev. Damien, I hope it works out for you. And remember, there is a 30-day money-back guarantee. If it's not something that you want, I'm not going to argue with you. If it's not working out, I'm not going to argue with you. And I'm going to give you a refund immediately. So I hope it works out for you. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on the Discord server. You guys want to see Jeb? He's tired today, guys. You want to see Jebby? Where's Jeb? Jeb? There he is. Jeb! Jeb! Hey, buddy. You want to go for a walk? You want to go for a walk? I'm having sweet dreams right now. I'm not ready for a walk just yet. Okay, I got time for one more question, and I'm going to take Jebby on a walk. What time? This is from here. What type of footwear does Mario have? Platformer shoes. Yeah, he said walk. Hell no. Jeb is a golden doodle. Do I recommend getting Unity certifications? Only, I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea about the business world. Or what I mean is like getting hired by companies. I have no idea. Bring back the old intro, please. Let's try and answer a game dev question here. 3D versus 2D workflows. Which do you like better? Patrick, I'm going to give you a blunt answer. 3D. 3D. I love 3D workflows. Unbelievably simpler, in my opinion. Like laying out levels, it's just so much easier. It's not without its growing pains, but once you figure it out, it's so much easier to make 3D games. So, Robin. I'm not going to answer your question. If you have to ask, you don't deserve an answer. So, I'm just kidding. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.